We're super excited that you were able to join us today, and we can't wait to share the many facets of water industry careers with you all. Throughout this presentation, we're going to be posing some poll questions, so just make sure you're staying engaged, and we'll kind of see how much you know about Roland Water District. At the end of each interview with our staff here today, and we'll do some introductions, you will have the opportunity to have like a more intimate Q&A with them. We're going to do some breakout sessions, so if nothing was answered, you'll have the opportunity to do so. Each guest that stays throughout our entire presentation will get an incentive for staying, and I will send them to your addresses that were provided on your registration. Following this, each interview and this entire presentation will be available on our website next week. That way, if you're only coming today, you'll be able to watch the interviews from tomorrow and vice versa. So now let's sit back, enjoy this incredible presentation by all of us here at Roland Water District. So first, we're going to start by doing just a couple introductions just from the staff that's here from Roland Water. Again, I'm Brittany Vandekar. I'm the Education and Community Outreach Coordinator, and we have a few others here with us today.
Hi, I'm Dave Warren. I'm the Assistant General Manager here at Roland Water District. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Good evening, I'm Tom Coleman. I'm the General Manager here at Roland Water District, and we're really excited that so many of you have shown up to learn a little bit more about who we are and how we provide water to you in this great community. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Monica Ulloa, and I'm the Customer Service Supervisor. And I'm glad to be here and to meet you all, and hope you enjoy our presentation.
Hello to everyone. I'm Myra Malnor, Director of Finance here at Roland Water District, and a warm welcome to everyone.
Hi, I'm Rose Perea, Director of Administrative Services with the Roland Water District. Thank you so much for joining us today.
And I think that's all. We do have a special guest that's basically helped kind of coordinate this all, do all of the beautiful graphics, video editing, everything you guys are going to see today. She has helped us kind of make this what it is. So if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Tara Bravo. I'm the Vice President of CV Strategies, and I'm only facilitating tonight. So you're going to see me a couple times, just having a couple fun moments with you. I'm so excited to show you my passion for water, and I'm sure everyone else's as well.
Thank you, Tara. So just to kind of get a little icebreaker going, I'm going to call each of you out, and if you don't mind just giving us an introduction. Tell us your name, where you're from, if it's a school or if you're at a different water agency, and tell us why you're here. So I'm just gonna call you out. So Brian Villanueva.
Hello, can you guys see me? Hear me?
We can hear you. Okay,
I'm sorry, I'm new to Zoom, so I have no clue how to do this. So I was just listening in, to be honest. Well, my name is Brian Villanueva. I'm from Pomona. I got referred to by a friend that works for the water division in Glendora. His name is Dale. I'm just joining to listen in and see about the career.
Awesome, thank you. And if you don't mind just emailing me your information.
Yeah, no problem.
And I put my email in the chat box. Yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Melita, you're next.
Hello, everybody. I am Melita Caldwell Bettis. I am representing two colleges, San Bernardino Valley College, as well as Mount San Jacinto. Just to give you a little bit of my background, I am the faculty chair at San Bernardino, and also I'm the department coordinator over at Mount San Jacinto. I'm here to assist you on the academic side. I am very supportive of training the next generation of water technicians, and I know in our career field it requires licensing, and I know there's a need to fill upcoming retirement. So whatever we can do to assist you with respect to having that academic industries, along with industry certification, we're here to do so. So I am very excited to be a part of your community forum.
And thank you so much for joining us today. Brian,
Yes.
your turn. Your introduction and why you are here.
Okay, I'm Brian Martz, Metropolitan Water District Education Program, External Affairs. I'm here to support and encourage individuals who are interested in careers. So I'm glad to be a part of this.
Thank you. Next is Carmen.
Hello. I'm a recent graduate of UC Riverside with a major in environmental engineering. And I'm a resident of Rowland Heights. And so I want to learn a little bit more about the Rowland Water District.
Awesome. Thank you. Caroline?
Hi, good evening. I'm Caroline Fortuno, job developer at Santiago Canyon College in Orange. I do work with our water utility science program, and I do help our students with connecting to employers. So I'm just here to reconnect with Rowland Water District and hear about the opportunities and the different things you guys have to offer.
Thank you. Christine? Byron?
Yeah, you got it, Byrne. Hey everybody, my name is Christine Byrne. I'm an educator with Sonoma Water, and I am here to learn from this amazing program that you're putting on and hopefully be inspired to put on something similar myself at Sonoma Water.
Thank you so much for joining us. Daniel Acosta?
Can you guys hear me good?
Yes.
Hello, my name is Daniel Acosta. I was just here because I'm a resident of Rowland Heights. I've lived here my whole life, and I just wanted to know a little bit more about the water district and what sort of career opportunities are available.
Awesome. Janelle, West Basin?
Hi, everyone. My name is Janelle. I'm with West Basin Municipal Water District. I am the education coordinator for them, and I'm just really excited to be here and learn more about water industry careers. Thank you, Brittany.
Jasmeet?
Yes, hi. I was also referred to by a friend. So I'm from San Dimas, and my friend works for the water district in Baldwin Park. And I'm just interested in careers within the water district. So I'm here to learn and find out more about it.
Thank you. Jeremy S.
Hello, my name is Jeremy. I am a Master's of Public Administration student at Cal Poly Pomona, and I'm just interested to see what kind of careers are in for the Rowland Water District, and I'm also a resident of Rowland Heights.
Great, thank you. I just noticed we do have another Rowland Water employee. John, if you want to introduce yourself.
Hi guys, John Paler, project manager with Rowland Water. Just sitting in tonight, not presenting or anything. I'll be here tomorrow night if you care to join. Thanks.
Thank you. Couple more, you guys. Sorry about that. Joseph Rabago.
Hey, my name is Joseph Rabago. I'm from Redlands High School, and my math teacher recommended me to join this meeting.
Thank you. Caitlin Wu, Elsinore.
Hi, yes, my name is Caitlin, and I'm with Elsinore Valley Municipal Water District as their community affairs specialist. And so much like Janelle and Christine and probably a few others, I'm just here because I love seeing what our neighboring agencies are doing and getting inspiration for the future.
Thank you. Katie Vincent.
Hi, I'm Katie. I work for Municipal Water District of Orange County in the education department, and I'm working on the WIA project, to get CTE classes for water into schools. So I'm here to learn some more. Thanks, Brittany.
Thanks. Kevin Naka.
Nagaoka. It's okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Kevin Nagaoka. I live in Lomita, California. I was referred here by Brian Martz. I'm a professional musician, but I'm exploring other opportunities and am interested in giving back and learning about the water district.
Awesome. Well, thank you for joining us. Christine Farlow, which I'm gonna just chime in. Actually, Christine was my boss a long time ago when I was interning. And without that internship, I would not be where I am today. So I'm very thankful for that.
Awesome. Thanks, Brittany. Yeah, I'm Christine Farlow. I'm the External Affairs Manager at the San Bernardino Valley Municipal Water District. And so I think somebody just said, I'll repeat, I think it was Katie or Caitlin who said, just trying to hear what other agencies are doing. We're trying to get some CTE programs going. I have a call with Melita on Friday. So we're all kind of on the same page with really getting these career explanations to students and those interested in moving into our industry.
Awesome. Thank you. Kyle Thomas.
Hello, I'm Kyle Thomas. I'm currently a student at Citrus College in the Water Technology program. I was referred by Gary Gramling. With that being said, I'm just here to expand my knowledge. Thank you.
Thank you. Madison C.
Hi, I'm Madison Coleman. My dad's actually the general manager of the water district. He asked me just to hop on. I'm going to be finishing at my associate's degree soon, so I'm considering maybe going into the water field like he did. So just want to learn a little bit more about it.
Hi, Madison. I did not realize that was you. I apologize.
No worries.
Michaela Chavez.
Hi, I'm Michaela Chavez. I'm a student at Redlands High School, and I'm here just to learn about careers in the water district. I was referred by my math teacher.
Thank you. We have Michaela Coleman.
Hi, I'm Michaela Coleman. I'm a public affairs specialist for Bellflower Somerset Mutual Water Company. And I am just tuning in to see how this forum's working and possibly to do one for ourselves here in Bellflower.
Couple more, I promise. Nathaniel Sam. I don't want to butcher your last name.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. My name is Nathaniel Chapentrical from Redlands High School, and I was referred to my math teacher, and hopefully I can, get interested in this type of career.
Thank you. Rolando Portillo.
Hi, my name is Rolando Portillo, and I'm from Redlands High School, and I was also referred to by my math teacher.
Kudos to that math teacher. Vicky Giansante.
Yes, I'm a Roland Heights resident. I'm actually sitting in on behalf of my daughter, who's a recent Mount SAC graduate, but she is at work right now. But she's interested in careers in water.
Oh, awesome.
And I'm glad to know that this will be available on the website.
Yes, it will next week. And then last but not least, Vivian Gladen.
Hello, hi everyone. I'm Vivian. I'm a resident of Rowland Heights, and I'm also worked for the gas company for many years. So I'm really interested in how the water district works. Thanks.
Great. Thank you everyone again for joining us. I feel like I got everyone, and if I didn't, tell me really quick. I think I covered everybody. Okay, so we're gonna get this going, and we're gonna start with just a fun history video, basically about Roland Water District, and kind of keep your eyes peeled. Basically, so you get some great facts about Roland Water District.
There will be a pop quiz. And just one little fun fact before I start the video. Roland Water District originally provided water to only 200 local ranchers and farmers. And today the district currently provides potable and recycled water for approximately 58,000 people through 13,500 connections. So just like a really kind of, in just 50 years, basically, we went from 200 to 58,000. So I'm excited to show the story of how that happened over time. And if it's a little choppy, all of these videos will be available online. So even if it's choppy now and you want to go back later and watch it a second time, you can go online and I'll show you that where to find it on their website a little bit later.
It was all farmland. Pretty country, cowboyish, 2 lanes. Came all the way down there. If a car came by, you knew who it was.
Everything across the street was rolling hills.
I used to raise all the cattle up in those hills up there.
I grew up in this area, and I've seen it change.
What a change.
Amidst the hustle and bustle of Rowland Heights, it's hard to picture this was once all farmland. In the beginning, Rowland Water District served 200 ranchers and farmers. Today, the district supplies high-quality, reliable drinking water to more than 60,000 people across a sprawling service area in Los Angeles County. Tracing the transformation back to the early days is quite a story.
I look back and I think, gee, Christmas, how fast it go by.
And who better to begin telling it than a living legend?
It was a long time ago.
John Rowland V.
Don't beat me.
He goes by Cinco.
This was my dad here. And that was Galliano. Well, pictures are worth 1,000 words, you know that?
Generations ago, in the 1840s, Cinco's family settled in what would become Rowland Heights. His dad, John Rowland IV, helped found Rowland Water District in 1953.
Old timers, my dad, and some of the old guys here decided that now's the time to bring water. The reason we brought water in was because everybody here had their own water wells. And they put pipelines all over.
When Cinco calls, it's like, wow, I'm talking to the Rowland legacy.
They truly cared about the area and the Rowland Heights area and the water district. They felt as it was part of their own family. And that's the way they treated everybody.
To live in a community and work with a person in a family that this town is named after, and going to Sacramento and going to Monterey to see where his original land grants were, it is amazing.
During Cinco's 40 years on the board, the quaint farming community took off. New water supplies provided the foundation for thousands of new residents.
Brought them here because they had an opportunity to buy a house and start a business.
It was hard to keep up with the growth, to tell you the truth, while I was here.
When Tony Poley became general manager in the mid-'80s, it was a time of great expansion, not only in the community, but at the district. The board, still with some original members, decided it was time to modernize. New equipment and technology would revolutionize water service.
They wanted change, but they wanted conservative change. If you spent $1, it better be worth $1.50. And it was always cash. You didn't borrow money. And I admired that because that was kind of my philosophy. If you can't pay for it, that means you can't afford it.
To provide expanded services while keeping expenses down, the district negotiated with developers building the homes, bringing in thousands of new water customers. Developers agreed to include the cost of new reservoirs in home prices and also foot the bill for major technological improvements.
They paid for our first computer system and meter reading system, which is part of the original system that they're using today. Has been greatly expanded.
Incorporating new technology has enabled Rowland to supply water to an ever-growing service area without adding staff for the last 20 years.
We took a very aggressive approach into improving and the reliability of the water supplies by venturing out into other areas.
Rowland Water District is small but powerful.
We've gone from basically a sleepy little water provider to one of the leading proponents of technology in retail water delivery.
Move to adopt the agenda. Visionary leadership and a close-knit staff collectively elevated Rowland to the cutting-edge district it is today.
It's like family.
And it's because we don't have a lot of turnover. We have people that have been here 25, 30, 35 years.
3 decades with them. I started in Roland in 1987.
September will be 26 years.
You know, one reason I've been here 30 years, I'm really proud of what we do, how we represent and nurture the community.
I've watched our employees grow, our company grow into something bigger.
I saw this go from kind of farmers with their spare steel, making things happen, little sheds, to a pretty cutting-edge district.
Bringing water here from Northern California is, as it always has been, complicated and expensive. Roland purchases imported supplies from the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California and Three Valleys Municipal Water District. But Roland is more focused than ever on reducing its reliance on those costly, uncertain supplies. The district is an innovator in using recycled water. Meanwhile, the new pipeline is delivering locally sourced water to the district. Roland is also securing local groundwater rights and pre-purchasing stored water, banking it for dry years.
We currently have over a year's supply of water stored in the main San Gabriel Basin.
Roland's commitment goes beyond providing water.
The way we're going to keep water costs down is to use less of this.
The district hosts water conservation classes, and employees volunteer time at community events, connecting with locals of all ages.
You know, our community really supports us, and we really support our community.
You guys had good hairdos in those days.
Roland Water District has come a long way since 1953.
Oh my goodness.
And Cinco watched it grow. 3 expansions to headquarters, 14 new reservoirs, but not everything has changed.
I think they've always been people that were visionary. You know, they see things coming. They tried new things. They were daring.
In a time of unprecedented challenges in the water industry, Roland is providing for the future while preserving the past.
Planning ahead, because it's water. We don't plan for a year, we plan for 30 years. But what's going to happen 30 years from now?
We're putting a lot of effort into really making sure that Roland continues to grow in the right ways, that the legacy and the history of our agency is passed down.
My namesake, now I'm proud of that. That we were here and started it.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can see how much time has passed. You know, Tom lost a whole goatee over that time period. So now, Brittany, I think you're going to do a little bit about what Roland looks like today.
Yes. So we're going to do a presentation.
Takes me a second to like shift everything. All right.
So Roland Water District, if you guys are not aware, we are a special district and we were established in 1953. We're a government agency established to provide a single public service within a specific geographic area. We provide potable, drinking, and recycled water. We are governed by a publicly elected 5-person board of directors. We have 17.2 square miles in southeastern LA County, and we include portions of Roland Heights, Hacienda Heights, La Puente, City of Industry, and West Covina. So here's our service area, color coordinated by each board member who represents a specific portion of our service area. Next, please, Sarah. So our mission is bound by our core values, accountability, communication, and teamwork. And we are committed to providing the highest level of service to our customers. Dedicated, reliable, outstanding professional service. So your water system, or Roland Water District's water system, we have 13,500 customer service connections. We have 18 miles of recycled water mains. more than 200 miles of drinking water mains, and 1,650 fire hydrants. So how your water is treated, we test it, we refine it, separate it, isolate the impurities, disinfect it, and deliver it to our customers. So that's just a quick overview of where we are now. And now here is our first poll question, and it will pop up on the screen. Tara has to do all the background, so give us time. So Roland Water District currently serves approximately blank customers in portions of Roland Heights, Hacienda Heights, La Puente, and the City of Industry and West Covina. Should be fresh in your mind.
"23 of 32.
Almost there.
Almost there. 58,000 seems to be winning. Oh. I think this is what we're gonna get. So 27 out of 32 voted. 58,000 was the highest recorded answer, and that is correct. So people were clearly paying attention when I said we've grown from 200 ranchers to 58,000. So I'm really excited, although not all ranchers now. Although are we? Are we all ranchers in some way? But anyways, that's food for thought for later. All right, and poll.
Great job.
Next, we're moving into the reason why you're all here. So really getting into everyone's different positions. One of the things that Roland Water District really wanted to do was highlight not just, although meter readers are very important and we have some of those individuals that we've interviewed as well, but really the broad range of different career paths within the water industry. For example, I work in the water industry and I do video production and websites and design. So there's a lot of different opportunities out there in the career path of the water industry. And one of the things we wanted to do as Roland Water District was highlight each of those things. So we're going to start with our general manager and show you a little bit about his path to where we are today.
For an organization to be healthy, you want everybody invested and you want everybody to feel that they matter. And not just feel that they matter, but understand that they truly matter and that they're appreciated. At Roland Water District. In 1991, I started my career in the water industry with an investor-owned utility called Park Water Company through being introduced by my brother-in-law. I never realized at the time what a rewarding experience working in the water utility business would be. I came to Roland in 2013. My job is a very exciting job in the fact that I get to be involved in all aspects of the district. In the water district world, the person at the top was delegated the title of general manager. In a special water district, the board hires the general manager. He's the only employee of the board. And it's that person's job to communicate the policies and the goals that the board establishes. I manage the board and work with them. I have an executive management team that I manage and work with them. I have consultants that I manage and work with them. I also am able to work with field staff and contractors from the board down to the staff. We all know our purpose. We're here to serve the highest quality of water at the most affordable price in the best way possible to the community that we serve. It's very important that we not only have the community trust, but that we keep the community trust. For a district its size, it's been a very progressive district. I give a lot of credit to the board in allowing the agency to be progressive. We always try to think outside the box. We work cooperatively with a number of agencies around us. As far as having impact at the state capitol, we've hired a lobbyist through Puente Basin Water Agency. And through that effort, we brought in partners. So it's just not Walnut and Roland. We brought in Valley County Water District. We brought in Palmdale Water District. We meet monthly with our lobbyists, and the group decides, based upon input from the lobbyists, where we want to go, what bills we want to support, what bills we want to oppose. When we oppose something, we oppose it as a group. When we support something, we support it as a group. And it carries a lot more weight. Oftentimes, we work with statewide organizations such as California Special Districts Association, the Association of California Water Agencies, the California Municipal Utility Association. And often, the more we're able to build those coalitions, we have a better chance of influencing legislation. Most community colleges know that Roland has a well-established paid intern program. And we give them a 6-month contract. We pay them a decent wage of about $17 an hour with medical benefits. And we give them the best education we can. This program has been in existence going on about 6 years. We've hired a number of these people here at Roland Water District, which we're very proud of. People truly enjoy the work that we do when they're here. Family members don't always enjoy sitting around the dinner table with my brother-in-law, my niece's husband, now my daughter and me, because we talk about water, we laugh about water. My niece's husband works at Cucamonga Valley County Water District in their water treatment plant. My brother-in-law works at Arupa Community Services District in the distribution department as a supervisor. And then my daughter, I was able to have her apply for an intern program at Bellflower Somerset Mutual Water Company. And that was a 6-month intern program, and they have since hired her as a full-time employee. When I came to Roland in 2013, I saw a healthy organization. I saw people that understood what was expected of them and how to execute. We all value each other. We all appreciate each other. I am so proud of these people. I am so proud of the work that they do. That's one of the things that I have felt blessed with. The industry found me by chance, but it's been a life of community service, working within your community to make it better. We provide a life source of water to the community so that they can raise their families, they can build their schools, they can have their businesses, they can know that they have a reliable source of water that is always there and that it's safe. It's just been a great career. When my time is finished on this earth, I did something in my time to make the world a better place.
So thank you so much, Tom, for sharing that message with us. I think it really says it, kind of captures it all. And one thing I wanted to highlight that you'll see in the videos kind of ongoing is even in the history video, Rose, who's on here tonight, mentioned that there's something about Roland Water District that's like a family. And it felt like every single person that we interviewed said something similar, because it's a small, tight-knit group of people that really rely on each other every single day and enjoy working with each other every single day, which is saying something. So especially those who've been here for, what, Dave, 30-something years now, we'll find out next, because his video's coming right up.
For an organization to be
society, cities, civilizations, they don't exist without water. So you really realize you're part of something so much bigger than anything you've ever been a part of. Hi, I'm Dave Warren. I'm the Assistant General Manager here at Roland Water District. I've been with the district now for 33 years, and I will definitely finish my career here at Roland. I've always had a thing for water. My mom told me a story that when I was a little kid, they brought me to the beach and put me down on the sand to set up my little playpen. It turned around to grab me, and I was in the ocean, tossing around the waves. So I've always had a draw to water. And when I got here, first it was that draw, just water. And then you learn how important it is. A lot of it I learned here as I worked my way up through the different positions I was in. I was given old sets of documents that maybe we've had for a long time, construction contracts, bid specs. Early on, I learned to take the time to sit and read through those and go through them with a fine-tooth comb and find out, is this still relevant in today's situations compared to when this was written? I was part of the development of the SCADA system, which is the supervisor control and data acquisition that runs all the reservoirs and pump stations. So I got in on the ground floor of that, and that was exciting to bring in new technology and watch it grow. And we used to have to drive around to every reservoir site and set pumps on timers. And I got to see that transition and work with it to now a computer was doing all that work for us instead of us out there having to do it. Once I got into that department, that's when I started working my way up to supervisor and then superintendent and director of operations and then assistant general manager. A lot of what I do now is contract review, policy review, lease agreements. I work on a lot of contractual documents for the district. Our role is we work with the developers early on when they decide they want to build in the area. They come to us with what their water demands are and what size services they need. We work with them on providing the services to the facility, whether that means adding new water mains out in the street or just dropping in their actual services to their building. After high school, what you can do is you go to any of the community colleges around and get into the water program. After your first semester at the classes, you can go and take the state's drinking water operator certification. If you get your certification, if you get your treatment 1, you get your distribution 1 or 2, that opens the door to get you into almost any agency you want, any district, any mutual, any private. It's a great way to get started in it. At a young age, especially, we're looking for someone that's very accountable. It's important that they take ownership of things, they buy into what we have, what we're doing, where we're going. We have several programs here for professional development. We actually offer now, it's up to $15,000 towards college education, if you would like to get that on tuition reimbursement. We also belong to several associations in the water field. They're great networking events. They're great areas to meet other people in the field. And we also encourage all of our employees, as soon as they get in here, to start working their way through the state water board certifications. Because you never know when the next position is going to open, and you want to make sure you're ready for that position. I never have that feeling of, oh God, I got to go back into work one day. Everybody's happy to be here. We like what we do. We understand the big picture of why we're all here. And having that central focus makes your day so much better. Everybody you work with is always willing to help anyone that wants anything. A very tight family unit here. Everybody works together really, really well.
So that was Dave's story. As you can tell, he's been with the district for a long time. But you're only like, what, 12, Dave? That's good. So next we're gonna move on to Monica's story. So she's got a little bit of a different story, which is one of the reasons why I like hers so much. She's the customer service manager or supervisor. I'm like, there's a title, and we'll make sure that and it's right on the screen. So let's get into that.
Society, cities.
Water's so important, and you don't realize that until you're actually working in the industry. I think a lot of people take it for granted, and they just think you open up the faucet and your water's there. We are the first people that a customer interacts with. So if a customer wants to start their service or close their service, they're going to call or come into the office to do that. You have to understand the organization and what each department does. So what's nice about here is that we all actually do play a role in each other's jobs. From customer service to our technicians that go out to treating the water. There's just so much more to it. And there's so many opportunities as a career to be in water. Somebody who's new or considering a career in water would definitely want to understand the different departments that water has. Working for water is definitely a job you can have for a very long time because it's not going anywhere. It's necessary all the time. We use it for drinking, we use it to bathe, we use it to wash our hands every day, for our food, for cooking. It's so important, and being a part of an organization that values that and does everything for their customers to provide good quality water is very important, and I'm very glad that I'm here in an organization that does that. I've been with Roland Water District for 4 years. I plan on retiring here. I like the interaction with customers and being able to answer and help a customer. If a customer has a question with their bill or if a customer's having an issue with a leak, me being able to help and them either calling me back or just saying, thank you, you've answered my questions, that's the best part. Honestly, it's just giving back and assisting a customer. It's nice. I know that I did my job. I know that I went above and beyond, that I was able to help that customer. If a customer says, thank you so much, I appreciate it, you answered my question, that's what my job is. That's what our job in customer service is. And it's nice to hear back from the customer. My favorite part, for sure, is having the relationship with the customers. It's nice when a customer comes in, hey, Monica, how are you doing? How was your holiday? It's having that rapport with them. But the other part, honestly, it's my coworkers. I get along with them. We all get along. We're a small organization, and we are a little family, and we all get along. And that's the nice part. I like coming to work. Roland values their customers. They provide a good service, but they also value their employees. And working for an organization that takes their employees into account, that gives them the tools so that they can do their job more efficient, also asking for our opinion. It's important to work somewhere where they truly value your experience and your suggestions. And here at Roland, that's one thing that they do. We are all about helping each other out. It's teamwork, for sure, teamwork. We all communicate with each other, giving each other ideas and suggestions, but ultimately to provide better service and good quality to the customer.
So clearly a different job, definitely different than anything Dave or Tom have done, although at the end of the day, I guess we all serve customers. So it's time for another pop quiz.
Or a poll. Let's see how many people were paying attention.
I call it a pop quiz.
So Roland Water District is governed by a blank member board of directors. So how many board of directors do we have?
82. That's my guess. I'm sticking with it. Wow, not a lot of guessing here.
Somebody put the correct answer in the chat. I'm just saying.
Oh, Brian. So 97. Oh, somebody put 12. I think somebody put 12 just to be a little bit of a rebel. I like it.
To throw us off.
All right. 31 to 34. Let's end this. Share the results. So 29 people got it right. Five. I hate when people do 5 and they do hold up both hands. So we're going to do 5. And that is absolutely correct. So good on us for getting it right. Moving into yet another completely different kind of position, right? And before we get into, kind of the next person, one of the things we wanted to ensure is that people really understood where the water comes from. Because I don't know if you noticed, but in Monica's video, she's like, please understand that it doesn't just like, you don't just turn it on and then water, right? So the next video we're gonna watch is really short and it's animated, and we're gonna talk a little bit, we're gonna talk a little bit about where the water comes from, how we make sure that it gets to you, so that you kind of get the whole journey. And we have you all seated here, so we're leveraging that time.
Water's so important, and you don't.
Sure, you know water costs money, but have you ever wondered where that water comes from? The answer is pretty important. After all, water accounts for about 2/3 of our body's makeup, and we need this vital resource to survive. Here at Roland Water District, our goal is for you to get to know your H2O a bit better. Where it originates, how it gets to you, how we figure out your bill, and the steps we take in between to provide a safe, high-quality product for our customers. Of course, all water has its beginning somewhere in nature, and Roland Water District's supply is no different. In fact, our supply is imported from two vital outside sources, from Northern California via the State Water Project, and from the Colorado River via the Colorado River Aqueduct. Colorado River water is delivered from Lake Havasu through a nearly 250-mile-long aqueduct, and that water actually originates as snowmelt from mountainous regions in Utah, Wyoming, and Colorado. The State Water Project supply comes from the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta and is delivered to the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California via the 444-mile-long California Aqueduct. Metropolitan Water District of Southern California blends, cleans, disinfects, and treats that water at their Weymouth filtration plant in Laverne and at Three Valleys Municipal Water District's Miramar plant in Claremont, making sure your water is safe for you to drink, cook with, bathe in, water your lawn with, and just plain enjoy before sending it along to us. And finally, we deliver that water through an underground pipe distribution system to homes and businesses in the community. And that's where the talented Roland Water District staff comes in. More than 24 dedicated employees working hard 365 days a year to make sure you get clean water delivered to your homes and businesses. Our team might make it look easy, but behind the scenes is complicated. Operators, supervisors, customer service representatives, managers, and everything in between serve vital roles ensuring the district can serve you, our customers. As you can see, your water has a long way to go to get to the growing number of families and businesses we serve, which has a direct impact on how much you pay for it. Your bill is made up of three components: the fixed charge, the cost to operate and maintain the entire water delivery system; the commodity charge, which covers the cost of the water itself; and the zonal charge, the cost of pumping that water to different elevations in our service area. Commodity charges are billed through a tiered rate structure where each household is allocated up to 8 HCF to pay at Tier 1 rates, up to 15 at Tier 2 rates, and pay Tier 3 rates for anything beyond that. 1 HCF is 748 gallons. Now that's a lot of water. Rate tiers are designed to recover both the cost of serving more water to those who place higher demands and greater burdens on our local water system and resources, such as acquiring more expensive sources of water supply. The bottom line is this: the more water you use, the more you're going to pay for it. That's why Roland Water District is investing in more local resources for our customers. We provide nearly 32.4 million gallons of recycled water a month for schools, parks, and other outdoor watering uses. We also work with other local water districts to develop groundwater supplies in the Puente Basin through Puente Basin Water Agency, a joint powers authority between Roland Water District and Walnut Valley Water District. Puente Basin Water Agency was created in 1971 for the protection and stewardship of the local imported and recycled water supply within Puente Basin. We want you to know that with each drop, your money is well spent. From recycled water to groundwater, Roland Water District is dedicated to continually pursuing new water supplies to be used by the community while keeping your costs down to ensure a sustainable, reliable water supply today, tomorrow, and into the future. You can also do your part to help keep this important resource affordable by conserving your own personal water usage. Each and every drop is vitally important. For more information about important water resources, visit us online at rolandwater.com.
So that was just a taste of how we get your water to your tap. Now, for those of you who want even more information, you can join us tomorrow, where we will be playing a virtual tour of the actual treatment facility, or you can go to the website, and I'm going to show you guys that right now. At rolandwater.com. So rolandwater.com, you go down into education and educational videos. And there you can find most of these videos and the virtual tour, which I have to say is pretty fun, but that's just me, although I'm a total water nerd, obviously, or I would not be here. But these videos really highlight exactly what to do and where to go in terms of treating our water. So now on to another person. And who's that person? The person leading us tonight. Are we so excited? I'm so excited. Yay! Right?
Ryan.
Right? It's like, oh yeah, public relations, government, education, it matters too. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for you, Brittany. I'm also excited for me.
Thank you.
All right, let's share the next one.
Hey, Tara, this is Tom Coleman. Do we want to do that question?
The poll?
Brittany's video. We have a question for Roland Water District relies on imported water for blank % of its water supply.
Let's do it. Launch poll. Are you guys ready? I hope you learned something.
So how much imported water do we rely on?
This one's tricky.
Yeah, because we're not like most water districts in this aspect.
I know. It's like, well, and like we just talked a little bit about where we're going in the future. But like truthfully, where do we stand?
We need Jeopardy music for this.
All right. Da, na, 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 na. All right, I feel like we've got 28 out of 44.
Out of my car, dude.
And somebody should get shoes out of the car.
That sounded like Crystal Coleman.
So 61% guessed correctly.
Can you mute? There we go.
I sure can. So 61% guessed correctly. Currently, Roland Water District relies on imported water 100% of the time. However, they are working diligently to create enough, to expand their water supply portfolio to include groundwater. They've got a lot of groundwater projects. They've also got a lot of recycled water that they provide out, but what they rely on is the imported water. All right, now I get to Brittany. I just got excited, Tom. I couldn't help it. Brittany.
Oh boy.
All right. Oh boy.
What I love about what I do is it's different each day. I get to interact with so many different people, whether it's our customers, our community, What I love about what I do is it's different each day. I get to interact with so many different people, whether it's our customers, our community, our stakeholders, but my favorite part is interacting with the students. Hi, I'm Brittany Vandekar. I'm the Education and Community Outreach Coordinator here at Roland Water District, and I've been here for 8 years, and I plan on retiring here. A main priority, not only for myself, but for Roland Water District is getting education into the schools. We really want to start the water education young, and so with that, we have an entire really robust education program that I've basically started from the bottom, and it's grown tremendously. We have in-classroom presentations. We have programs for teachers where they can apply for money and utilize them within their classroom. We also have scholar programs up to $1,500 for high school seniors that are going to a different college and studying water. One of my proud moments and programs that we currently are offering is our mini science challenge, where we have 15 different classrooms participating in over 500 students from 4th to 6th grade. Conserving water is really important, especially for our customers here in Roland Water District, because we are 100% reliant on imported water. So teaching everybody in our community that the water comes from the Colorado River Aqueduct and the State Water Project, traveling hundreds of miles to get to their faucet, we really want them to understand the journey that the water takes in order for them to have clean, reliable drinking tap water. I get to be creative, which I thrive on. I get to create new programs. I get to come up with different ways to teach the kids about water conservation. So I was able to take my passions, which is truly being around people, specifically the students, and kind of carve my way into this position. But to get to this position, you do need a degree. So I have my bachelor's degree from University of Laverne in communications and an emphasis in public relations. With that, it means that you're able to communicate better, not only with our community, but our students, because you have to know how to speak, whether it's a child or a stakeholder and our board members. I want to work at Roland Water because 1, the water is great. 2, there's something in the water. Each employee is probably going to say the same thing about Roland Water District being an incredible family, a very tight-knit group. We're a small district, and you can come in and there's always somebody to talk to. It's truly a family, whether we know about your immediate family, your cousins, your aunts, we know everyone's kids' names, we support each other. You can come here and truly be surrounded by incredible people.
So for those high school
Brian has Wendy and Wally. He's holding them up.
Represent Brian.
He gets it.
He gets it. Yeah.
Wendy and Wally, for those that don't know, are mascots, and we take them everywhere. They go on vacations with me. Brian has some.
And I wanted to highlight for those high school students who are on this call, she mentioned a scholarship for seniors. So just reach out and let us know if you're planning on studying water in the future.
Live as of today, I will put it on, it's on our website tomorrow, but we just started promoting it today. $1,500, all you have to do is write an essay. Super easy.
And for the final video of the evening, we're going to go from creative with art to creative with numbers and highlight Myra, who handles all things financial for Roland Water Districts, and make sure community money is handled appropriately and thoughtfully and with transparency. So let's get into Myra's video.
What I like about water is there's always something new. My job has three facets to it. That's investing, reporting, and managing. I make sure our financial resources are protected. So in investing, I work with our investment experts just to make sure that we are able to maximize the returns on our asset. And then next is managing. I make sure that all our expenses are within our budget. And last but not least, I prepare reports so that our stakeholders are able to make their decisions wisely. My job is very important to the public because I'm the person who safeguards the assets and the financial resources of the district. And that's very important to our ratepayers, just to make sure that these assets are safeguarded and protected. No single day is the same. Each and every day is different. So that's why it's really very exciting. 2 words that could describe my day: a lot of number crunching and a lot of collaborating. Collaborating meaning I need to work with human resources, work with operations, determine what's happening in their different departments so that I could ensure the board that I'll have meaningful financial statements when reporting the incomes. I'm very happy to be part of an organization which embraces transparency. And I would say that Roland is top shelf. Employees are very welcoming. Well, I'm very happy right now. I look forward to going to work every day, very motivated. So I plan to stay with the district for a very long time. Once you focus on what is your passion and what you really want to do, then the next step is find out the requirements of that position. And then once you've found out the requirements for that position, try to develop, get those certifications, get the education, get the experience if you could. And I think you'll have a good shot at getting that position. The district will look for someone who has at least a bachelor's degree in accounting, financial management. A certified public accountant certification is highly desirable. It would be good for someone to have years of experience in public utility management. The water industry in general is a very promising industry. There's a lot of opportunities for individuals, whether it be in finance, whether it be in human resources, customer service, project management. You name it, the industry has it. I would highly recommend someone looking for a home to go into Roland Water District.
So that's our presentation today. However, the fun is not over yet. We're now going to go into breakout groups. I will be randomly assigning everyone just with a click of a button, and bear with me because then I will have to move employees into the right location. So, and then once that happens, we'll give you 5 minutes of Q&A time with each of our highlighted employees of the day. So that's Tom Coleman, Dave Warren, Monica Ulloa, Brittany Vandekar, and Myra. And then everyone will be able to ask whatever questions they want to those people. And we'll come back at the end of 25 minutes of fun.
Thank you, Tara. When we come back, I'll do a final overview.
to where, like, if the customer wanted to find out, for example, like your average use of water is this much, and I mean, there's an average use of water is this much, and then your house is actually using this much water, and how can they improve the situation to where they can use the average use of water?
That's
Analytics.
Yeah, I think I know what you're saying. That's been something a lot of people have asked. It's kind of hard to compare house to house because it really depends size of the house, number of the people in the household,
Right.
age of the house, whether it's got, as the plumbing codes changed and appliances became much more water efficient, they're going to have different usages overall. But in that essence, we're implementing what's called an AMI. It's advanced metering infrastructure. That's the meters that talk every day back.
Once it's all completed, you'll be able to see how much water you use at specific times. So just keep your eyes out for, you said your daughter, right?
Yes, my daughter.
Yes. And what is she studying?
She actually graduated from Mount Sac with a degree in
other jobs in other locations. They have a real opportunity to be competitive for that position that they're applying for. And so we recommend and highly encourage our intern applicants, people such as yourself that may be interested, or Nathaniel or Madison, to look at the community colleges that provide water courses, or if you're
those technological terms. So did that answer your question?
Yeah, absolutely. And I agree that it's good to know, even if it's not part of your job, but just to know, it'll help you do your job better.
Yeah, because I think if you'll be able to do your job better if you're in tune with the other branches of the organization that you're in.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Any more questions?
Yeah. Do you feel excited and motivated to want to go to work every single day? I'm very much about I enjoy collaboration.
And definitely want to serve customers and help them in any way that you can, because ultimately that is our job. And you want to have them leave with all their questions answered and having a good experience, because at the end of the day, you are the representation of the organization.
Thank you. And then to go along with that, what are skills beside, I know that you're answering phones, you're interacting with customers, you're taking payments, what other things do you do?
So I do billing also. So definitely understanding from when our technicians, understanding billing, and that's from how much water a customer uses, understanding the rates that we charge. In one of the videos earlier, they did explain we bill in tiers. So definitely understand our billing structure, posting payments, mailing, or our website too. We have to know our website very well, because a lot of our information is online. So it's definitely not just coming into the office, but over the phone, answering emails, posting payments from many different companies, whether they're on our online company, our bank, setting up payments, auto payments for customer. A lot of our stuff is now done online, and but being able to import balance at the end of the day, definitely. So it's a little accounting. That's most day to day.
Monica, I liked what you said about valuing employees and then valuing their input and being able to help people, serve people, and give back to the community. I think those are all very important, and I think I can tell you do it well.
I'm sorry to say, Brian, she actually had to leave. It was the time. So I will be starting the 5 minutes, and now you have 5 minutes with Myra.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Brian.
Hi. Oh, so you're the finance person, I think, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, well, thank you for your presentation. And
my introduction to help train the next generation, because there's going to be a silver tsunami of a lot of retirees. And that's one of the reasons I'm here, to kind of assist agencies such as Roland, or assist students, or assist the community in meeting their workforce needs and demands. Because careers in water is wonderful, because I like to say it's guaranteed employment, because you can't live without water. So anything I can do to assist you, I'll be happy to do so.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
All right, no problem.
And Brian, also with that, as
You had a bachelor's degree. What did you get your bachelor's in?
I got my bachelor's degree in communications from University of Laverne, but an emphasis in public affairs. So depending on what school, because I know you are, you're going to, where are you going again? Your dad told me.
Coastline right now, and then I'll be transferring in the fall.
Okay, he did tell me about your transfer. So typically my position just requires some sort of community outreach, communications, public affairs, journalism type degree. Public administration could work, but typically you want to know the outreach, the public affairs side of it. So they basically push you, like when I did my degree, I had to do all aspects. I had to do newspaper, I had to do magazine, website, and journalism. So you basically learn different aspects, whether it's developing a website, writing news releases, media releases, op-eds, all of that. So writing is a big portion as well.
I see.
Anybody else? If not, I'm going to call on you. How about Jeremy? Tell me what you learned today and what interests you.
What interests me about the Roland Water District is probably the lobbying that it does in Sacramento. So I'm interested into like what legislation are they offering? I mean, are they lobbying for, and things like that.
Get gigs at night, so you know. Yeah. So you're not going to play anything for us, though. I can see you're not ready.
I don't know if that's the move for right now. The acoustic drums are very loud and boomy. You know,
Yes,
electronic drums, you can tone it down, but these are very loud.
Yes. So Joseph, do you have anything you want to contribute?
Yeah. What got you interested in the water district?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time. I see Tara popping in, so we're all going to poof and go into other rooms shortly, I'm sure. But water found me. I was a plumber, and that's where I was headed in my life. And my sister married a man that worked for a water utility. And about 2 months after I was married, he approached me about a job opening that they had at his utility, and it was called Pumper's Helper. That was the title. And it was the entry level position for production and distribution of water. And that's how I started. I applied and they hired me.
Great, good job. Anybody else have questions for you? For Mar, please ask.
How about you, Brian? Where are you from?
Metropolitan Water District.
Oh, okay.
And I also did take the certification class at Mount San Antonio, Mount SAC.
Oh,
So
okay.
distribution and treatment 1, and that gave me a full same kind of, it gave me a full range of, you know, what the water industry is like. And so as I looked into the water industry, it helped me, you know, with that class that I took. So thanks for sharing and thanks for asking.
Yeah, you know, I think, you know, we feel the same. It's very important that you get a better understanding of the industry that you're working in.
Yeah. Great.
I think our 5 minutes is over.
Yep. Thanks.
Nice talking to you.
So who's our leader next, I wonder? I bet it's Tom.
Hi.
Hi,
you
Tom.
doing, Brian?
You must be the general manager.
I am the general manager. How are you tonight?
I'm very well, thank you.
In this chat room, I happen to be joined by my lovely wife, Crystal, as well. I see her.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And hi,
So,
Carolyn. How are you?
Thank you. How
So,
are
Brian,
you?
I was just talking to your cousin, who's the professional musician, and I was telling him I have a cousin who's, I think, 46, and he's a drummer, and he's been a professional musician his whole life. Yeah, that's all he's done is, I think he plays like over 300 gigs a year, and you know, that's how he supported himself. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neat. This is his first time being interested.
Us creating service work again for our technicians, if or also to the treatment department if a customer may have a question regarding their water or the taste, or so it's all departments honestly in customer service, and then also deal
and water wastewater treatment daily with new jobs. There and .com. If you want it specific, it will be bcwaterjobs.com.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else have any questions specific to Rolling Water District or my job? If not, I'll call on you. So Kevin, what was your favorite part of today, or what did you learn that you hadn't known about water district careers?
Well, what I enjoyed was the fact that it's reminded me again of a team-oriented subject matter. You know, you work together to deliver the best possible product to the consumers. And as someone that is a musician and was a former gymnastics teacher, that's incredibly important to me to know that I have a great group of people around me to do what I have to do. And I asked one of the employees about, do you enjoy going to work every day? Do you get excited? Because there's been times where I've been a part of situations where I'm not happy going in because the people around me are, you know, one way or the other, it's not an environment that I would love to be in, you know.
Right.
And I'm excited to hear that it seems like a close-knit family and everyone's holding each other accountable and really getting the job done, which is amazing.
Yeah, 100%.
Supervisor in that department. And then from there, that's what you heard in the video. I was the supervisor, then I was the water system superintendent, then I was the director of operations, and now the assistant general manager.
And how long have you been the assistant general manager?
And I never thought that that would be important, but it actually makes my job easier and much, much more interesting.
You're blessed.
Thank you. Where are you from, Vivian?
I'm a resident of Rowland Heights.
Oh.
Yes, and I worked for a utility company, so for a lot of years. So
Okay.
I've been there. I've been to the big utility company.
Oh, okay. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, you do. You do tend to learn a lot more because we do have operations, accounting, finance, but you have to like take years and years to go out there. Whereas in a smaller company, I think it's really good to be able to go through different departments, and so you learn a lot more.
Yeah, and I think it makes your job more interesting because you get a complete picture of how the entire system works.
Exactly.
So there. So I think we're down to our last 30 seconds. So it was nice talking to everyone.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'm gonna ghost jump. Like last time I saw you guys, I was here for 10 seconds. Am I here, Tara, or you moving me again?
No, you're here. You
All
haven't
right.
seen these people, right?
I was with them for like 10 seconds and then you
Okay.
guys.
Yeah. No, I somehow you got moved into the wrong place. You're in the right place.
Great. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Hi.
Thanks for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. So I'm all yours. I would love to answer any questions you have of me. And, just so you know, I started in the water.
Oh, okay. Is she in school right now or is she in another job?
She's in another job. That's where she is now.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming it's not in the water industry, huh?
Right.
Okay. Is she interested in getting water certifications?
Yeah, she's actually doing a correspondence course with Sacramento State.
Okay.
So she's working on getting her certificates.
Oh, okay. That's very good. I actually
a lot from the different departments, even within the city. And then water was where I ended up. And I got the knowledge of water. And then that's how I ended up here at Roland. And then being here now, I've been with customer service. I've been with Roland 4 years now. So it's a very good career. Water, there's many different departments if you're looking for that, Jeremy. Any other questions?
As far as like customer service, I know you said you worked at like a different city and stuff.
Yeah.
Right now I'm a receptionist at a tax firm. It's just seasonal till the end of tax season. So I'm kind of looking into maybe trying to get like a customer service job, maybe at a local water district or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit, but thank you, Brian. I do have a question. Do you have volunteers help you, or do you have other people that help you do these outreach programs?
So no, I am actually a department of one, but I do have a lot of help with bigger outreach items from Tara, who was on the call helping me facilitate. So I basically, if it's tinier and it doesn't need like a lot of people, I'll just handle it. Whether it's conservation, education, outreach, events, social media, I do it all. But in regards to like needing volunteers for events, we typically get those. A lot of workers here, they do have kids that need service hours, so we do let them come and help us at events.
Okay.
So if Carmen was an intern, would she get a chance to work with you on some of the projects?
So our interns are actually only outside right now. So it's for the operations and maintenance teams. So they come on, they get 6 months, and basically they do half and half. So if they're in our operations side, they're helping with basically reservoir water sampling, all of the SCADA systems, that side. And then right now we have a huge meter change out program happening. And so our interns are on that. Basically, they're changing out all of our meters to AMI so that basically everyone will have a smart meter. They can go on, see their water usage. So that's a big part of the interns day to day right now. So no, we don't have inside. I don't know when we will, but I will definitely ask around because you're not the first one.
Are the interns paid or unpaid for college credit?
Our interns are paid. They start at about $17.
No, I'm going to commend you guys. You guys are doing it the right way. You've already pre-planned and you've got that what they call that pipeline in. And that's one of the things that we're reaching out as a college. The high schools K through 12 is our pipeline as well too. So no, you guys are on the right track. I'm impressed. Very much so.
Thank you, Melita. And yeah, we're excited. And it's been a great program, and it's active, it's ongoing. You know, we'll post on our website that we're looking for applicants for the intern program. And if you're interested in it, you know, Brian and Kyle, and maybe you already have gone and taken some classes, but you can take classes online. Everything's pretty much online right now, but normally San Bernardino Valley, San Jacinto Hemet, Citrus, Mount Sac, Santiago, they all have pretty good water programs where you can go in the classroom and you're being taught by water professionals. And it's a really great education. But there's also a private organization called Water College, but they do online courses that will prepare you for exams. And then there's also Sacramento University that has been doing online water courses forever. I did that back in the early 90s.
And I just wanted to add too, the colleges are opening up non-credit open entry, open exits because of the, you know, competition and stuff like that. So that's an option as well too. We have a little bit of summer classes that are starting up non-credit open entry. You take the classes as many times and you get the same subject matter as well too. So just to kind of give more options to students. Uh-oh, we lost him. I was talking, I was like, where did he go? Okay, no problem, we lost him. Okay, no problem.
Hi, you guys.
Hi.
Hi.
And for joining us. I hope you had fun and were able to kind of take away something new that you didn't know and learned what different positions truly Roland and water districts offer. So again, I'm a department of one, but I handle quite a few aspects. I handle all of our educational programs. I handle all of our outreach within the community. So if there's an event, I'm there. I do all of our social media. So if you don't follow us, you should. That's me. And I do our website and then all of our conservation efforts. So
really trying to develop a reliable groundwater supply. We'll never be 100% on groundwater, but we want to be able to have a reliable source of groundwater to provide to our customers when it's needed. So working very closely with Walnut Valley Water District, who's a 50-50 partner with us in the Pony Basin Water Agency. And we've developed some really great groundwater projects. Some of them are up and running and some of them are currently being constructed. So, you know, water resources management's a big part of my job, relationship building, public outreach. I work with the board, I work with state legislators, city council people, school boards, school superintendents, city managers. But then I also have the great pleasure of leading this organization and working with, you know, overseeing the finances of the district with our director of finance, being involved in human resources, customer service, operations and maintenance, water quality, business administration. So it's just all the time, very busy, lots of demands. And every day I look up and I'm like, where did the time go? It's very.
Because, you know, a smaller water district would usually utilize a consultant for those types of jobs.
Oh, okay, all right, that makes sense.
I had a question for you. You do accounting, correct?
Yeah, accounting and finance.
Okay, so I just started actually an accounting class, so I'm still in the first week, so it's just mostly terminology and stuff.
Okay.
But it is very interesting to me, and like as far as doing like the water accounting, I know you said a lot of it's like crunching numbers and consulting with like people around the district. Can you dive into that a little bit more?
Well, sure, not a problem. You know,
if you do want to do that someday, definitely look. It is a really good career, and there's definitely many opportunities. So if customer service is your way to begin, and then you can just move up for sure.
Yeah, so that's what I was wondering. So if you start out in customer service, when you move up, do you stay within that department and just somewhere else, or how does that work?
Well, in our organization, it is customer service. And then, I mean, if there was an opportunity, right? It would probably be either maybe in the accounting or maybe like HR. But again, we are a small organization, so it may not be that easy to do it right away. But even if it's not in our organization, any other organization or bigger agency, for sure, that might be a good way for you to start. Definitely. Okay. Yeah. Kevin, do you have any questions? You're welcome.
They shared too much information about certifications and tests that we could take to pursue, to continue our career. So do you recommend specific certifications and tests that I should look into?
I think even if you want to stay in the environmental compliance and engineering side, having the distribution or the treatment certifications that we were talking about, even just a T1 and getting a D2, really does open the doors to get you in. Those are run through the state's drinking water board. The pre-COVID time, they were offered twice a year, spring and fall. We always recommend get those in. I'm not familiar if there's specific certifications in the compliance and engineering side that you would need. There's nothing that jumps out to me right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, thank you. That was very helpful.
Sure. And compliance is becoming more and more important. Oh, 30 seconds. More and more important thing for agencies because there's more regulations, more laws being written every year. We just recently hired an engineering and compliance manager to make sure we stay in compliance with all regulations that are coming down. Okay. So congratulations getting into that.
Oh, thank you.
Anybody have anything else in the last 10 seconds or so?
Thanks for your service, Dave. We
Thank you. No problem. It's been
It was like speed dating, basically. I felt bad because I was like, I'm gonna let you guys know, but if you're not looking.
You didn't want to cut them, huh?
No. There was one time where he just was like, if I just hold off for like 2 more seconds,
then they'll be able to finish their sentence.
Exactly.
I know, it was like mid-sentence cut.
Yes.
I warned you guys, 30 seconds.
I didn't see the 30-second warning on the group.
It's crazy. Actually, the 5 minutes, Tara, you weren't joking, went by fast.
I know. I told you were like, really 5 whole minutes? I'm like, yes. You like really you'll want 10, but you won't get 5.
I think we have a lot of interested people though.
For sure.
Yeah, really exciting.
I think there's a few though that were like, this isn't for me, and that's good,
Yeah.
right? That's good too.
But I did get a lot of, I got a few questions, Tom, if we're going to offer inside the office internships.
You know, that could be something we look at developing, right? So I would say that is not off the table at all. Maybe
They
this
want to
is
work
the
with
genesis.
Brittany.
Just give the board more credit in being more thoughtful and forward thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it and then give the board credit.
Exactly. Are there any final questions of the evening that you maybe didn't get to ask in your private sessions? I'm like this is the last. I mean, obviously you're welcome to connect anytime. They are public servants, but this is a great opportunity to ask your final questions if you have any.
I was in a chat room and I really appreciate everyone being here, but you know, the community colleges play such an intricate role in educating the next generation of water professionals. And so Melita was going to ask me a question, and she may not want to ask it in this group, but I felt like she was cut off. And if you still want to ask me that question, Melita, I'm happy to.
I know you were focused, you were saying something about the water college, but I was just saying that the community colleges are expanding to offer non-credit as well as credit. So there's multiple options for students to get the subject matter for the licensing, as well as they want to perhaps maybe get in the industry and come back and become gainfully employed. Like we have a water utility management program. So not only do we do entry level, but we have the incumbents come back to get that public works supervision type training as well too. So we're always expanding and advancing our curriculum. That's why I like attending these meetings, because I like to see how other folks do it and how I can help to kind of further the careers in water. So no, it was very informational talking to you guys. And like I said, I'm very excited that you guys invited me. So very good.
And
Very
Melita,
good.
doesn't non-credit usually mean that it's either less or free?
Yeah, it's free. It's open entry, open exit. So you take it as many times as you want. And also exam prep. The exam prep classes are open entry, open exit as well too. So hey, there's another opportunity to get the information to be successful in the industry. Yes.
See, Kevin, and you all the way out there in the LA area by Torrance. I think you said you're in Lomita, right? You can take those classes right now online. You don't have to go all the way to San Bernardino.
Exactly. And there are even the non-credit classes, all our non-credit classes, they're 100% DE as well too. So everything that we offer, and we're probably going to keep that model. Some classes will be face-to-face, but most of the entry-level classes, even the utility management class right now, it's online as well too. So just some options for you guys to consider. We're trying to get those careers in water and also that longevity as well too, to stay in the water industry. So
totally.
Yes.
I love that. And if you weren't signed up for tomorrow, we're doing this again tomorrow. Different aspects. So we're going to be basically outside in the field. So we get to see a project manager. We get to see a maintenance worker. We get to see a maintenance worker that has basically progressed from an intern to a meter reader to maintenance. So you're going to see kind of his progression. We're going to have systems operations, and then we're going to have a director of operations. So it's going to be a completely different group of people, different jobs, different aspects. It will be the same login, same time. So if you guys want to join us, we would love that. And also, I'm trying to think. Again, this live stream, Zoom will be on our website next week, as well as each individual interview, which there's 10 total. My email, I put it in the chat box. I emailed all of you guys. So if you have a specific question, email me and I can put it to who it would go to. And I know we don't mind answering any of your specific questions if they weren't answered today. Other than that, I think we are good to go. And again, thank you so much for joining us today. And I hope that you have something, and Tara just put my email in the chat box again, but I hope that you were able to take away just something and see that we don't just offer water. I mean, we offer water, but there's so many different aspects of a water district. So I really hope you learned something and enjoyed it. And again, thank you so much for joining us.
Good night, everybody. Stay safe.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
I'll leave you with this. Stay positive, test negative.